Today we're taking an area that used to have a splintered and rotted wood deck, and using Belgard concrete pavers, we're going to turn it into a durable and attractive patio and walkway. The first step in the project is to lay down a solid foundation for the pavers. Henry DeBoer is a professional installer. He's done hundreds of projects like this. Henry, what do we have to do to prepare the surface before you start laying the block?
And Michael, what we need to do is we need to prepare a 8-inch base for this stone to live on.
8 inches? We really need that much?
We need 8 inches. What we do first is we put a coarse gravel of 6 inches underneath it and then finish it off with this fine gravel that you see down here on the bottom up to about 2 inches, and then go ahead and prepare the base and compact it, as we'll show you later, and then we go ahead and set the stone on it.
Henry's crew takes care to make sure that they prepared an adequate drainage system for the project. Drain pipes are installed where the gutters fall. Pipes are also installed under the base at the lowest spot in the patio to pull the rainwater away. Henry set up a garden hose to demonstrate how the patio drainage system works. Yeah, 24 by 24 area, that's going to be a lot of water in a heavy rain.
Exactly.
So you have your drain right here, and I can tell from the turf being torn up, you got a pipe running down this way. So.
Correct, the drainage pipe is going right down underneath here, and
yeah,
lo and behold, the exposed pipe, which is also a very important element, that water can run freely out of the pipe and drain out, especially when we get those heavy gushers, so the water can move on out from the patio.
Once the base is down and set at an incline to drain away from the house, it's time to compact the base material. Well, Henry, you can definitely tell a difference where the guys have run the compactor over it. Man, you make a solid surface, don't you?
Yeah, for these concrete pavers to sit in a good bed, we need to really create a firm foundation for these stones to set on. Not only for the installation of the stone, but for the longevity of the stone, we need to make sure we have a solid foundation on it, Mike. And this machine here really condenses that final gravel to a real hard, almost concrete finish.
Okay.
Now, as we'll see later on, once the stone goes down, we're going to run that machine right over top of that stone again to give it that final solid compaction.
After compacting, it's time to start laying the pavers on the main part of the patio. Henry and his crew set the pavers in a pattern that gives a nice cobblestone effect. This is the part of the job that goes the fastest, but there's more to it than just laying the pavers in place.
And the key behind laying concrete pavers is that you can't pick up the stone, put it down, and pull it in like that. It doesn't work, because what happens is the gravel starts to shove up against the next stone. What you gotta do is pick the stone up properly, pull it up against the 2 ports so you want to put it down, and then push it down firmly.
The homeowners chose this style of Belgard pavers to give the patio a rustic look. The pavers are tumbled at the factory to create their rough-edged effect. If there's ever a need to put an electric or gas line under this patio, it's no problem. Just lift the pavers out, install the line, repack the base, and drop the pavers back in. These pavers are also easy to maintain. If the pavers ever get stained, they can be easily replaced by just lifting them out and putting in new ones. And these bricks that look a little out of place are actually from the original brickyard, the Indianapolis 500.
We're just going to set them in here as kind of a unique idea that the homeowner had. Give him some memories when he walks over this patio, every time he walks out through this entranceway here.
How do concrete pavers compare against other things you might use to build a deck out of?
Well, there's several factors that come into play. The aesthetics is the most important, but as far as strength and stability, it's as good as anything else. In fact, it's probably the best product out there.
So it lasts more than a lifetime being concrete?
It does, and we offer a lifetime guarantee on it. That's the reason.
Of course, not all the pavers fit perfectly. So that's when it's time to bring out a saw with a diamond tip blade. After a little trimming, the stones fit right into place. Once the patio is set, the walkway starts to take shape. A metal reinforcing bar is used to be sure that the walkway edge goes in straight and true. Once the stones are set and tightly packed together, fine sand is brushed over the surface to completely fill in whatever spaces remain between the pavers. A few more cuts to fill in the last few hard-to-fit spaces. A final once-over with the tamping machine just to pack it down as tightly as possible. And this homeowner has a beautiful new patio and walkway that drains well, looks great, and is guaranteed to last a lifetime.